Morning guys, it is a full day of eating for me video and I wanted to show you what I'm having for breakfast. So the first thing I've got is my turkey meatloaf breakfast sausage things. I made these on Sunday and I will tell you that I am quite pleasantly surprised that they're not dry, they're not hard. I don't have to add sauce to them or anything like that. They're actually very quite tender and they're really good. I've really enjoyed eating those this week. And I don't know if you can hear behind me, my teapot's about to go off because I'm also trying to cut back on how much coffee I drink. I don't think I'm doing a good job of it, but I am going to be making coffee. I've been trying to make coffee in my French press instead of, there it is, hold on. My French press instead of my coffee pot so that I just drink that much. The last couple of days, I've also been then drinking some hot tea with that, or hot tea instead once I was done with it. And yeah, that I think is causing some allergies or some allergic reaction. As you can hear in my voice, there's something going on and I'm suspecting the tea. So let me show you. Sorry. So let me show you what I've got so far for the coffee. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so with the French press, you put the big grounds in, you put a little bit of hot water in, you stir it around, and then you put the plunger on for a few minutes to let it steep, and then you add the rest of the water. So that's what I'm doing right now. And yeah, so that's my breakfast this morning. I've also put into the crock pot a chuck roast. I didn't make it the other night, and so I want to get that done. So I actually just put it in the crock pot instead of the Instant Pot because it was available, it was easy, and I'm gonna do it for my lunch, so it'll be done. I put it on high. It's 6:30. By 12 o'clock it should be more than tender and done. Oh gosh, my eyes are so swollen today. Like I said, I'm having an allergic reaction or something because I was also sneezing a lot, coughing a lot. My eyes have been itching like crazy. Last night I actually had to take some allergy medicine because of how much they're itching. So please ignore my swollen eyes, and hopefully by the time lunch rolls around, I'll be looking a little better. I'll try to put some makeup on for you guys. Okay, guys? So that's my breakfast. Enjoy. Alright guys, I'm back. It is lunchtime and I wanted to show you what I'm having. So I will go ahead and turn you down. This is the roast that I put in the crock pot this morning at about 6:30. It is now about 12:30. So, and I put it on high. So I'm going to cut this and show you just how tender it really is. So yeah. That's what I'm having for lunch. I'll probably just have that nice big thing right there. I'll put a little bit of ghee on it just to up the fat just a little bit and the flavor, and that's it. I've got that as my lunch, and I might even just shred it and eat it that way. You could put it on salad or whatever. What I'm going to do today though is I have some celery sticks and dip, so I'm going to do that. And the other thing that I'm gonna make, which I really enjoy, is some lemon water, hot lemon water. So let me switch so you guys can see what I'm doing. This is my French press that I used for my coffee. I'm trying to cut down on coffee, so I'm doing hot lemon water. And story time, my grandma, when I was a kid, got me started on hot lemon water. Actually, back then, it was hot lemonade. Of course, you can add sugar to this if you want. I'm not going to because I don't use sweetener, and you guys know that. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a quarter. This ends up being about a half a lemon, I think. But as you can see, there's probably 1 to 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in here. Now, lemon juice is going to have, I think it's 1 tablespoon of carbs per 1 gram of carbs per tablespoon. So, you know, this is still a very low carb drink that you could have. And like I said, you could also add sweetener to this if you want to make it hot lemonade. And I will tell you that this is some of my most favorite drink. And it's just that easy. I'm going to put that on, and there we go. I'm going to let it sit and brew for a little bit, and that will be my drink for the afternoon. I really liked it this morning. I've been trying to cut back on my coffee to see if it would help my heart rate and stuff like that. And I've been having red tea the last couple of days, and I've also been very allergenic, and I've had to take allergy pills and stuff, so I think that's part of it. But yeah, the hot lemonade or hot lemon water is a really great drink, especially with the fall and the winter coming up. And of course, we get colds and stuff like that. This is a really nice option for you to have on those days where your throat is sore, because the lemon juice is really going to help with that. And the warmth of it is really good too. So that's what I'm having for my lunch, and it's just really simple, but there you go. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you for dinner. All right, guys. It's dinner time, and as you can tell, I actually took a shower, did a little makeup, so hopefully I don't look quite so bad in this part of the video. I am going to cook dinner now, and it's going to be a mixture. Yeah, I'm cooking dinner tonight, but a lot of the stuff that I've prepped this week is going to help me out. So I wanted to show you what I'm doing. So let me go ahead and turn my camera down. I have my skillet here, and I'm going to turn this on high, because you know me, I'm an impatient cook. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some yummy ghee to the pan. This is ghee that I made last week, and I'm almost out of it actually. I have about half a jar left, so I'll be making some more ghee this weekend. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna let this ghee melt, and then we're going to throw in our green beans. Now you guys know I love green beans, and I do stir fries with them all the time, and that's basically what we're gonna be doing tonight. I know it's just not a uncommon recipe for me, but I'm gonna try and jazz it up a little bit for you, so you'll have to let me know what you think about it. So the butter's starting to melt, so I am going to take some green beans. You know, these are the green beans that I get at Aldi. It's about $1.50 a bag, and each bag has 5 servings. So I'm going to use a little bit less than half a bag, because I'm just making this for dinner for my husband and I tonight. My daughter is at work, so she doesn't need anything, and if my husband decides to have leftovers instead of this, he's more than welcome to. So to this pan, I'm going to add some salt. Yeah, this is a loud salt shaker, but it's Himalayan salt. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of fennel to this. Couldn't find my fennel the other day. I've been missing it for about a week now. So on Sunday, I gave up at Walmart, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna get another bottle. I know I just got a bunch of fennel, you know, recently, but I can't find it and I need it. So I did, and then I came home and promptly found my bottle of fennel. So We're just going to give this a really nice heavy hand toss in there. I would say probably about a 1/4 teaspoon of fennel in there. And now we're just going to stir fry this for a couple of minutes. And so this is the start. So I'm keeping it simple tonight just because I've had a really long week. Already this week I've worked about 3 hours of overtime. So, and I know that this weekend is going to be busy too. So when I said I don't know if my husband will want to have leftovers, one thing that I cooked earlier this week was some pork ribs in the Instant Pot. So he's still got those in the refrigerator. And I also made that chuck roast, and that is in the refrigerator, so he may decide to have the chuck roast. And I'm trying to think, oh, I've got some chicken legs too. So we've got a variety of meats that we could have had tonight, but I also wanted to use up this. Now, if you watched my prepping video, what I did was Saturday I cooked a whole chicken. And then on Sunday, I took it off the bone and I made some bone broth with it. And then I chopped up the rest of the meat for use later in the week. So I'm actually going to, wow, that's a lot more than I expected. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and break that up, and we're going to saute this in with the green beans as well. And wow, that is... that's a lot more chicken than I thought was in there. Those containers hold a lot of stuff, I'll tell you what. So really, this chicken has already been cooked. What we're doing now is we're just working to warm it up and maybe get a little bit of a brown color to it, just because. As you can tell, all of that good ghee has been soaked up by all the chicken, so that's a good thing. But I'm in a mood for creamy. So I am going to add sour cream to this. And so really, this has not taken me any time at all to cook some fresh food. Like I said, I already had this chicken cut up and ready for me to use this week, and that's what made this meal so easy and quick. So we're gonna just let it saute for another minute. Looks like we've been cooking for about 6 minutes now. And there you go. I mean, really, that is as simple as it gets for us tonight. I'm feeling like I still am having a bit of an allergic reaction to something. Not quite sure what, but I'm feeling a little thick-headed. So that's why I wanted to keep it simple tonight. Just a few simple ingredients and some good spices to make it taste interesting. So I'm going to turn this off now, and I'm going to take it off the heat, and I'm going to add some sour cream. And considering the amount of chicken that we have in here, I'm gonna put a good portion in there. It looks like it's probably about 1/2 to 3/4, if not a full cup of sour cream. So just be aware of that. That's what I'm using for this. And what we want to do is we want this this sour cream to melt at a low temperature, so that's why I've taken it off the heat. If you leave it on the heat, it will curdle and it will not look pretty, and so that's why you do it off the heat. There's enough heat in the pan and the food to get the sour cream to melt where you want it to be. So that is it. That is my entire recipe for dinner tonight, and it's just that simple. So, what do you think about my eating today? Do you like to eat simple stuff, or do you like to cook more fancy things? For me, during the week, I like to keep it simple and kind of experiment with stuff on the weekends, just because I have more time. I won't this weekend. This weekend is a big weekend for our band, and we have our big contest this weekend. So I will not be posting a Saturday sit down because I will not be sitting down at all on Saturday. I will be leaving the house by 7:30 in the morning, and I won't be home until Sunday morning about 1 or 2 in the morning. So I won't be doing a Saturday sit down. But I will still do Sunday prep, at least a little bit of something, even if I don't really feel completely like doing it, just because I know how much it's been helping me these past couple of weeks. So I hope you have a good night. I hope you enjoyed my food today, and thank you so much.